Hi everyone, this is Prashant Parthiban. Today I'm going to take a training on reinsurance. What is reinsurance? It's nothing but an insurance risk that is transferred to another insurance company for certain or all liabilities for an exchange of certain or all premium. Which means if I have an insurance company who is insuring like home or personal auto, all that they can do is certain percentage of that risk can be transferred to a different insurance company. Those insurance companies are called as reinsurance companies, and the company that is transferring the risk, they're called as ceding company. Now, why do they need to do that? Why do we need a reinsurance company? Because when I have an insurance company who can insure this risk properties, why do we need a third parties like reinsurance companies? Now let's come to part 2. Why do we need reinsurance companies? Say if there are 1,000 homes within certain areas and due to catastrophic loss like a wind or total fire, all the 1,000 homes got damaged. Now it's very risky for the insurance company to make a payment to all the 1,000 homes. So that's the reason why sometimes they may take help from other reinsurance companies to cover the overall losses. That is one reason. Second reason could be, so this insurance company may cover things like home or personal auto, but there could be some unique risk items like which would not be covered by this insurance company due to their lack of expertise or something. So in those scenarios, they do not want to lose a business. So in those scenarios, they depend on these reinsurance companies to cover those losses. So one thing is, if there is a huge loss like catastrophic losses, the reinsurance company can always share the loss. Similarly, if there are certain unique risk items which cannot be covered by the primary insurance company, they can take help from the reinsurance company. So also to expand their market to new areas. Now we have seen what is reinsurance. We have seen why do we need reinsurance. Now let's see how the reinsurance is going to work. So basically we have two kinds of reinsurance agreement. One is treaty, one is facultative. What is the basic difference? Treaty is a kind of agreement which covers all specified class of risk. When I say specified class of risk, say if I have an insurance company which covers all the home insurance. So what will happen is this treaty will have an agreement saying that for next 1 year, any homes that I insured, maybe 70% of the losses I will take care and 30% of the losses has to be taken care by the insurance company. And similarly, the premium also will be shared, like 70% of the premium will be taken by me and 30% can be given to the reinsurance company. That's how the treaty works. Now, when it comes to treaty, if the treaty reinsurance thinks certain kind of risk, which is specified risk or very risky for them, they may not cover. Or it could be possible that they have a certain limit of coverage that they can give. In those scenarios, we use facultative. So facultative is nothing but individual risk. As I just told you, if the treaty says that this particular risk I cannot cover because of the kind of loss that it can produce, or the treaty says that the maximum that I can give is 5 million or 8 million, above that I cannot give, then we go and use facultative. Facultative is going to work in such a way that every specific risk, say if I issue a policy for a specific kind of building, I take that coverage, I go to multiple reinsurance company, I do some kind of research and try to finalize one reinsurance company. Similarly, the reinsurance companies also have an option to say yes or no. So that's how the facultative works. The primary difference is this is going to cover the class of all the risk. When I say class of risk, if say home or a personal auto or any thing, if you define this is how the category of risk I'm going to cover for the next 1 year or 2 year, any kind of new policies that we get under the same category, it will be covered by default. But when it comes to facultative, it's a specified risk. As I told you, if the treaty is not going to cover treaty reinsurance, then I use facultative. Now, apart from treaty or facultative, we have two more categories. One is proportional, one is non-proportional. So proportional is where if I get a reinsurance, and the premium is $1,000. So, and the coverage limit is say like 100 million. Now what will happen is, this proportional will say 30% will be given, 30% of the premium will be given to the reinsurance company, 70% of the premium will be retained by the insurance company. So when a loss happens, the same proportion will be taken care when it comes to loss. Like since 70% of the premium is taken care by the insurance company, 70% of the losses has to be paid by the insurance company, and the 30% has to be paid by the reinsurance company. So both the premium as well as the losses are shared proportionately. That's what is called as proportional. When it comes to non-proportional, if you see this diagram, as the premium goes up, based on the premium, the losses also goes up proportionately. But when it comes to non-proportional, the scenario is such a way that if I have a policy, insurance policy, and the overall coverage limit is say 8 million, the agreement will say for the first 5 million, the primary insurance has to take care. Anything after 5 million, the reinsurance will take care. So in this example, if you see, the first 5 million, whatever happens, the insurance company has to take care. So the insurance company is going to negotiate a premium with the reinsurer so that they come up with an agreement. So in this case, the premium and the loss is not going to be proportional. So that's the difference between proportional as well as non-proportional. When you say proportional, the premium as well as the coverage is proportional to each other. But when it comes to non-proportional, the premium and the losses shared between the reinsurance company and the insurance company is not going to be proportional. So as I told you, reinsurance is a very bigger topic by itself. So I have tried to give a very overall, high-level introduction about reinsurance. Okay, I think finally one more thing I wanted to share, right? So now you know what is reinsurance, why do we need reinsurance, and how the reinsurance is going to work at a high level. Fourth thing is, what are the systems that are going to introduce or apply these reinsurance concepts? One is the policy system. So when you take any policy system that is used with property and casualty, that's where we are going to define, like for a particular policy, whether he is going to use treaty reinsurance or facultative reinsurance, or if that particular reinsurance is of proportional or non-proportional, and all those details will be defined in policy system. But when it comes to claim system, if there is any claim coming in, the claim system has to reach out to the policy system, reinsurance system, and then understand, is it facultative or treaty, is it proportional or non-proportional. Once that is done, based on the claim amount, it will have to segregate, okay, how much is going to be part of reinsurance company, how much is going to be part of the reinsurance company, and then create the financial transactions accordingly. So this is what I wanted to try. We covered what is reinsurance, we covered why do you need reinsurance, we covered how the reinsurance is going to work at high level, we covered what are the different systems that are going to use this reinsurance concept. I hope you like my training videos. If you like my training videos, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day. Thank you.